So much for joining us this morning on Sunrise. I'm Jamal Goss, and as you just heard, Alec Murdaugh is found guilty on all charges in the deaths of his wife, Maggie, and their youngest son, Paul. Well, that's the decision from the jurors, and it took them just under 3 hours to make that decision. Now, we have a team in Colleton County who has been there since the trial began. They're going to tell us what's next for Alec Murdaugh. WIS will be covering the sentencing live on air and on our social media platforms this morning when it picks back up at 9:30. Now, our team will be out there this morning. You can follow along right here on WIS and our website, WISTV.com. You can also download the WIS News 10 app or watch it live on our streaming channels, YouTube, Roku, and Fire TV. All right, turning now to the weather department with our very own meteorologist, Tony Chivaroli. And Tony, today is the first alert weather day with the potential for some strong storms. We know we got some baseball games later today. So what can we expect tonight? This morning, a former Lexington-Richland School District 5 teacher's aide is out on bond after authorities say she taped a 4-year-old student to a chair. Our very own Ashley Jones was at the bond hearing and spoke with the child's mother. And Lexington-Richland District 5 responded in a statement to WIS, and it reads in part, quote, "At School District 5, we work hard to ensure a safe learning environment at our schools and work closely with law enforcement to make safety our top priority." 2 men are behind bars for drug, gun, and traffic charges after a high-speed chase in Orangeburg County. The deputies say Eric Johnson and Devon Johnson tried to ditch the car and make a run for it when authorities tried to pull them over earlier this week, but a K-9 deputy tracked them down. This all happened on Bamberg Road. Deputies say they found several illegal drugs, including cocaine and crack, along with 2 firearms. Both men face possession with intent to distribute charges, along with weapons charges and several traffic violations, including hit and run. The Sumter police are asking for your help finding a suspect in an armed robbery and shooting that seriously injured a man. Ronnie Abram is wanted on multiple charges, including attempted murder, armed robbery, and kidnapping. Police say they were called out to a home on Tudor Street in early February. That's where officers say a group of armed men went into the victim's home and shot him. The victim is recovering from their injuries. Anyone with information can reach out to Crime Stoppers or Sumter Police. Columbia Metropolitan Airport is getting a $5 million award from the FAA's Airport Terminal Program Fund. It aims to help make improvements to airports. Now, according to airport officials, the funding will go to modernize CAE's checkpoint. This will widen the area and increase the number of screening lanes. It was one of 99 airports from across the country to receive the funding. Well, CAE was only one of 2 airports in South Carolina to receive funding from the 2023 program. All right, still ahead on Sunrise, it's a first alert day. We are tracking some strong storms coming to the Midlands, and our first alert weather team has a look at your first alert forecast. And later at 7:30, after a multi-billion-dollar error in the state's budget, some lawmakers are moving to impeach the man responsible for keeping track of the money. But first, another set of surveillance cameras set to launch in the Midlands with the hope of curbing crime. We're going to take a look at this new initiative straight ahead.